let's talk about Apple's first foldable devices and find the answer to the question about whether it would be a foldable iPhone or iPad. Welcome to Hi-Fi Consumer. It looks like Apple might finally dip its toes into the world of foldable devices. So far, they've steered clear of this trend, but things seem to be changing. Some earlier reports suggested that Apple might be working on a foldable iPad instead of a foldable iPhone. But, to be honest, most of these reports were just educated guesses from well-known analysts. So, we'll have to wait and see what Apple has in store for us. Well, it looks like we've got some more solid information to back this up. There's a source saying that a foldable iPad is gearing up for production next year and might even be ready to hit the market around the same time. While Samsung has been leading the way in the foldable device game for a while now, it seems like Apple has a specific audience in mind for their upcoming foldable device, based on recent data. Lately, more smartphone makers are getting interested in foldable phones. Samsung ruled the foldable game for years, and they've been introducing new models in India consistently. But at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, other players like Motorola and Oppo joined the foldable fun. OnePlus even released a premium horizontal foldable device, making it the first to do so after Tecno's Phantom V Fold earlier this year. And now, it seems Apple is preparing for its own inaugural iPad foldable, as per a DigiTimes report. So, here's the scoop from the insiders in Apple's supply chain. It looks like Apple is considering starting small-scale production of its foldable iPad by the end of 2024. They're definitely eyeing the foldable device market, but they haven't nailed down the design just yet. Word on the street is that they're planning to dip their toes into the foldable waters with the iPad first, and then bring that tech to the iPhone down the road. So, according to some insider info, Apple wants to keep things simple and cost-effective when making their foldable device. They're planning to start with the iPad before the iPhone because the iPad's operating system, iPadOS, is quite similar to the iPhone's iOS. Plus, it's a smart move to test the waters with the iPad first since it's not as big a moneymaker for Apple as the iPhone. So, remember that analyst, Ming-Chi Kuo. He previously said Apple's foldable iPad would have a carbon fiber kickstand and could hit the scene in 2024. Well, it turns out, recent info lines up with what Kuo mentioned earlier. Back in January, he also pointed out that Apple's going the foldable route because their regular tablet sales are expected to drop by 10 to 15% this year. So overall, Apple considers a foldable iPad, aiming for cost-effective production, possibly arriving in 2024, addressing declining tablet sales. I hope you like this video, so please share and subscribe with friends who loves Apple brand products.